Frazier, and I am the owner and operator of the FrazierFresh LLC. We are a pressure washing and detailing business based here in Culpeper, Virginia, and we service in all of Central and Northern Virginia. Well, the purpose of this channel is going to be to promote my business. There is also going to be a few different series that we are going to do that I've been planning for a long time. So on top of wanting to grow my own small business, hopefully get it to a major business someday, we also want to have a social media presence, and it's also been a personal dream of mine long before I started this business. As you will notice, we are basically bare grounds. We're the bottom. We don't have too much, but we got knowledge, I got skill, I know what I'm doing, and I like to do what I do. So what I would like to do is share our journey from a basic, on the ground YouTube channel, on the ground business. So hopefully we can have a presence both in the business world and the media world someday. We are going to be doing 3 series on this YouTube channel to start with. We're probably going to be doing more in the future. I got 3 things in mind right now. The first one's just going to be basically showing off our pressure washing. It's going to be from nothing to something. It's going to be the name of the series. Where hopefully it showcases the growth of a business instead of the downfall of one. Then our other series is going to be actually with this car right here. We're going to be doing a full detail every about 2 weeks on this car. But we're also going to be tackling very key areas, and we're going to be doing it in a DIY sense. We have a budget of $400 we're allowed to spend to get this car as nice as physically possible. And that means fixing interior parts, seeing if I can come across a few little things it needs, as well as fully detailing this. Is going to be $400 for anything from product to parts. So you're going to have some fun with that. We're going to show that you can do professional level detailing on a DIY kind of budget. I've figured it takes around $400 to $500 to properly detail your vehicle for the first time. This means when you go to get your own washer, you get all your own products, all your own brushes. If you really want to do it the full proper way, it does take some money your first time around, but then you'll have the equipment and it's a lot cheaper for all the times afterwards. So this is for all the people that just want to do it on as low as a budget as possible. This can be just for washing your own cars, or this could be for starting your own business someday. Some good DIY tips to get you started. So next series we're going to be doing is going to be called Wash and Review. And it's actually the one I'm looking forward to the most. We have a lot of cars lined up for this. What I'm going to be doing is I go to meet people. I talk to the owners of these really interesting vehicles I find. I'm looking for cars that are either just overly cool, in your face, you have to stop and look at them, or cars with such a backstory that you can't ignore once you go talk to the owner. And what we're going to be doing with that is, like I said, we're going to go talk to the owner, see what they like about the car, find the backstory on both them and the vehicle. We're going to be seeing what they like most about, what they don't like most about it. Then we're going to get them for a ride. It's up to them. But we're either going to go for a ride, or I'm going to drive the vehicle and I'm going to give my personal review on the car. It's going to be many different vehicles. I'm not biased to anything, so you're going to see all kinds of things from diesel trucks to motorcycles to sports cars, muscle cars. It's going to be really cool. And with that, after we go for the ride, we're going to come back and I'm going to start washing the car. And from there, you're going to get a model history as well as some commentary here and there about what I'm going to be doing on the car. It's going to be a history on the car, both the company that made them and the model history itself. We're going to be telling what years they came out, different tips and tricks about them, different little quirks that they had. I sound like Doug was saying that. It's going to be pretty cool. So y'all just taking down. It's going to be pretty cool. So y'all just stick around for that. From there, some little things about me. My background, I have had many, many different jobs. I grew up in this small town of Madison County, and from there I've always wanted to learn how to do things because everybody around me has something cool that they did. I knew people that made engines, they made exhausts. I knew people that owned tree companies, landscaping companies, construction businesses, roofing companies. There's all these kinds of cool tradesmen around me at all times. So growing up around that, I kind of wanted to go do many different things. So because of that, I've had a lot of different jobs. But the ones that kind of sparked this passion, I ended up detailing for Harley Davidson when I turned 17. And I just got back from a failed military attempt. Will not lie about that. Just got back from a failed military attempt. Decided I was going to go try to detail Harley Davidsons for a while. Fell in love with it. I had a painter named Brian. He taught me everything I needed to know as far as detailing Harleys. and I ended up having these bikes gorgeous, and it was just a whole different feeling when a dirty bike came in and I left it looking spotless. So from there, I knew I wanted to do things like that all the time. So I started detailing on the side for dealerships. Like if I was gonna sell a car, I'd go run up and wash it real quick. I was helping out all the time doing that. I started detailing friends and family's cars, and then from there, I started learning how to pressure wash. So I started learning how to, pressure wash concrete, the proper chemicals, ratios for that, proper machinery. Started learning how to soft wash siding, until you don't have to use pressure and mess up people's houses. It was pretty cool, and that's what sparked this. We've been learning how to do it since then. You'll see me, I'll learn things along the way. You're never going to be a teacher, you're always going to be a student, and I'm definitely a student right now. I'm on the very bottom. I have the basic knowledge to go make sure I make people's properties gorgeous, but from when it comes to technical stuff, we're going to learn that along the way together. Some of my personal life history. Like I said, I grew up in Madison County. I have 3 siblings that grew up with me. I have another one on my dad's side. My mom and dad, they weren't together, but life happens. Well, I grew up in a very, very country town, and it actually rubbed off on me hard. I'm sure you can hear it in my voice. That's the first thing I got picked on for when I went down to South Carolina for the military. My voice, I do sound like a Virginian. It's something I get picked on for all the time. But people used to call me confused. I'd come in wearing badass white shoes one day. I'd come in wearing some beat up work boots the next. It was pretty cool. I had all kinds of Jordan collections, and I've always been into vehicles. And that's one of the biggest reasons I started this YouTube channel. It's my underlying secret reason. If anybody tells you a reason behind it, that's wrong. The whole reason I started this, I want to get around cars. I want to wash cool cars. I want to knock cars off my list. I got a top 50 list, and I want to knock them off my list for saying, yeah, I washed one of those. So that's what I'm looking forward to with this channel. That's basically my background. Had a very typical Southern background. I grew up at a drag strip a lot. Used to spend a lot of time at a local track named Summer Duck. We used to go to Maryland all the time, and yeah, it was pretty fun growing up at the track, going around beautiful cars, things that were insanely fast. We're talking at the 8th mile, things running 4 seconds, high 3s. It was insane. So that really rubbed off on me hard. I'm not too good with this YouTube thing right now. I'm gonna get better as time goes on. I also own this Suburban right here. We're going to be doing a separate series on her as money comes in. Because right now the income is tight. We are making sure to invest back into this business. But she is eventually going to get her own series where I turn her into my dream truck. So be on the lookout for that. It's going to be pretty gnarly. Overall, I hope y'all enjoy this ride. I hope I can entice y'all to want to subscribe every now and again. Maybe check in for a few videos. I'm going to be posting 2 videos a week. One on Tuesday and one on Thursday. And yeah, that's going to be the gist of it. Anyways, I hope y'all have a great day. Take care. Keep watching out for FrazierFresh.